Be 1,000 people in there while he would be on the phone complaining to Ari about me being live. The person who was supposed to be his friend. I will be live playing his music and promoting his music on commercial breaks. I have been thanked personally by John T for helping him move into his house and for helping promote his music and helping getting his career off the ground personally through messages, on live, and on a phone call after he threatened my life. All these questions about why would I call on a person who threatened my life, yet you called Jordan to have a mediated conversation with me when you thought Messy Talk was calling me over there in Barb Live. No. Somebody in the comment section said he wants you back so you can speak to Kim. No, he dropped me. Wants you back so you can speak to Kim. No, he dropped me. Monkeys and buffaloes and a bunch of other colorist stuff. I have low tolerance for light-skinned, colorist women. And y'all know that.
And also, this is why I'm not going, this is why I've been saying I'm not going there, right? You've taken one situation that I made a comment about that other people that were close to that person have even told you in the DMs, right? In which you didn't do this. You didn't do this whole 5-day, 6-day campaign going on live talking ish about them. You didn't do that, right? That was my only contention. Everything else was not said by me. Was not said by me. That's like me fucking mute me and shit like that. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I was perfectly fine going on Candy's live, right? Going on Candy's live and have you come there and we could talk about it. Yeah, for sure, because that's a neutral platform. I won't get muted, right? I won't get overtalked. I'm not going over there. Nigga, I'm not going over there.
Block disrespectful llama. They just came in.
So if you I don't do this whole yelling. I don't do this whole going back and forth screaming and shit like that. I don't crash out. I don't do what you do. I don't do what you do. So if you want to talk about it, we can go to a neutral platform and talk about it. But as for that, there's nothing really to fucking talk about, really, because you're just proving that this whole issue is not even with me. You're using me so you can get to my friends. That's what you're doing, quite literally. Because how did this
talking to Kim when Kim admitted to using me?
Like you're using this actual situation, this actual thing that other people have quoted on and said that and told you that is wrong, right? You're using this to talk about Javon's DV, to talk about you threatening brats, to talk about all these things. You're quite literally using this as a deflection. I'm not helping you pay your rent, bro. That's all you. That's all you. Nigga.
Mad because Ali held a call out live. Who's a moderator in here that's blocking supporters?
BA Nate is just saying random ish.
Why am I getting messages about a moderator blocking supporters?
And you can't tell me that this isn't about clout. You over here talking about, oh, I'm all about views, worried about how many views people got. And you want me to think that you were genuine about putting Chaos's picture up there? The same person that said the day that you threatened to STAB Javon, you made $1,000? And you think I'm supposed to think that you actually were being serious about that quote unquote memorial? Even though we literally just left a quote unquote.
You're blocking people that should not be blocked.
Even though we just left a memorial that was actually about the person in question with their background up, that didn't deviate, did not talk about a divisive topic that the person wouldn't agree with. You want me to believe that you were genuine in that situation? Hello?
I just
be serious. Just be serious. So if you want to have a conversation and not deviate from what I said, because I didn't say none of the ish that, to be honest, most of the people here didn't say none of the ish that you're saying. I just
Exactly.
almost didn't say anything. Like, you're literally taking things and running with it, taking things and just warping it.
Exactly. Nobody wish unalive me on his wife or his child, and I would never condone nothing like that.
Be serious.
Ever. He can sit there and say, I didn't say, no, don't speak on them being poor and pregnant. He can sit there and say that, but I would have definitely opened my mouth if somebody said, I hope da 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 happens to your baby. I would have definitely opened my mouth if that was said. Because that's personal to me. So that is a lie. And the lies on my name have to stop.
Still waiting for the clip of me saying this.
And yes, I did text Sky and tell Sky that I'm sorry that Scala is threatening the wife of the life of his pregnant fiance. I did say that. Because if Scala has an issue with Jonty, he should handle that with Jonty. That has nothing to do with a woman that is pregnant. Wow, she's pregnant at that.
You got people over.
When did I call anyone here a liar? I don't know what they talking about, Kilo.
You got people coming up to their box. Not even have nothing to do with the situation at all. Have F all to do with the situation. Talking about, oh, maybe you should use black magic.
Jonty, bro, come on, be for real.
Nigga.
So
I dare you, nigga.
you need to clock
I dare
Zena.
you, nigga.
Why does Zena set her phone up and record herself crying about chaos passing and then pin the video to the top of her page? And she sit on the panel trying to talk about me and whether or not I protect black women. I just held a whole call out live for Javon. What are y'all talking about? Javon get on this panel and mention some stuff about Jonty cheating on Kim. I tell Javon, I'm not talking about that. Cut that out. And I'll hold another call out live about him again whenever I see him harming black women. Javon, did I not just text your phone about making fun of an MC?
Javon.
I did it in the group chat in front of everybody, did I not?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right then. You can't group you with someone else's opinion. That's what's irritating me.
Talking about you all talking about what you all talking about her wife. Just because you have no comprehension skills that's not our fault. That's not our fault. Just because you and your supporters don't have comprehension skills is not our fault.
Zena said on a live
Don't
that
they
they
all
weren't
bird
that close.
brains?
Of course, Zena said that they were not close on a live because they were not.
They weren't.
But she recorded herself crying and pinned it to the top of her page. But she's speaking on me.
Mm-hmm.
Crying with them dry ass lips.
You tell me that's not performative?
Don't speak on me. Don't speak on me, Zena. Like, anytime I see somebody record a video of them crying, I cannot take it serious at all. Unless you start out the video regular and then end up tearing up and stop. Or it's something tragic going on currently and you're recording like somebody who just passed, asking for help, your house is on fire. Then I'm not taking it seriously. Sitting in your car, setting up your phone, pressing record and crying because somebody passed who didn't even like you, Zena, is insane. You need to keep your mouth off of me. I didn't come to Jonty Live to talk to you. I wanted Jonty Live to talk to Jonty because I didn't send his address out. And I don't appreciate those allegations.
How do you make a video crying but can't acknowledge the fact and saying that his closest friends are wrong and saying that people are wrong for being outraged or being upset at what he did, and you're coddling him and giving him excuses, but you made a video of you crying, but he used somebody's unaliving for a cash grab?
And I'm not going to sit here and act like...
I'm not saying that is Sade, because I just told him that if he showed his Cash App logs and proved for 2 days, that he didn't receive any CAs during the time that Chaos's picture or GoFundMe was up, then I take that back. And I'll just stand on that's what it looked like at the time because the CA sticker was up.
Yeah.
Let's be clear about that before I get blamed for what Sade said.
But my thing is, you didn't mention a GoFundMe till a day after. Which means when I saw the ish, right? With the background up, with Chaos background up, and your Cash App up, you're telling me you didn't get Cash Apps?
It was a conversation of what was going on or what was happening within Palestine. Why was that happening while his picture was up in the background? Why were you hosting a political topic with his picture up in the background in the first place?
Exactly. That's
with your Cash
insensitive.
App up.
That's
It's hella
insensitive.
insensitive.
That's insensitive. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I want nothing to do with you, nigga. I don't want nothing to do with you. That's what I'm saying. You took this and spun it and spun the shit. Wishing us unalivement. Got people on your panel talking about some, oh, these are black magic. Bitch, do I know you? The fuck? Who
What
are
happened
you?
in Kofi's live? And Kofi won live. Kofi got word that Chaos was in the background, and that was the conversation that was going on, and the sticker was up. And Chaos, I'm so sorry. And Kofi reacted because Kofi was currently grieving. Kofi reacted. Kofi said what Kofi said. And then that was it. And then Carnival Guy went live the next day with a topic about liberals being fascists and put Jonty picture on it because Jonty is a liberal. And then some of Chaos's closest friends came up and voiced their distaste for how Chaos was remembered. I guess in that live something was said about a pregnancy or whatever the case may be. Being poor and pregnant was said. Not unalive, none of those things.
He went on live and called the women over here barren, called brats barren. She called brats barren.
And even when I was called barren, I still said I wish her a safe pregnancy from one black woman to another. And why y'all getting everything that they saying on screen recording and not what I'm saying on screen recording? Because that live got banned and I can't pull that. But I know for a fact that in front of over 700 people, and I believe Candy was on the panel, I wish Kim a safe and happy pregnancy because I wouldn't wish a miscarriage on anybody. Do y'all know how traumatic that is? Are y'all okay? And to say that I did that, that's triggering to me. Because I've had one. So why would I fix my lips and say that I hope that happened to another woman?
Yeah.
For your body to prepare for a pregnancy and then it suddenly expel. And what that feels like and what that causes. I know it all too well to sit back and say that about another woman or condone any one of my mutuals saying that about another woman.
Talking about we started this. Nigga, you've been alive for fucking 5 days, nigga.
The only thing that I ever stand by in response to a comment like that is for you to be with child and to make a comment like that to another woman is absolutely insane. And anybody who believes in spirituality, regardless of who or what you believe in, we know how karma works. And that's not wishing bad on your pregnancy because we want you to bring that baby home safe. We even want you to be safe while carrying the child. But what you shouldn't do while you're with child is call somebody else barren and make fun of the fact that somebody else lost theirs.
And also wish death on people.
As a woman of color, I would never wish complications on a pregnant woman or on your pregnancy. I cannot sit around and talk about the mortality rate of black women when they're pregnant and then wish it on another woman. That is insane. And it is insane to be said about me. And it is triggering.
really evil. Y'all do evil shit. And then when people respond back to you, then it's, oh my goodness, we're being attacked. Y'all are so mean. Y'all are so nasty. No. Y'all have always been that way over there on that side. Always. The people who left, left. The people who stayed, stayed. Y'all have always been nasty human beings. Always.
You know for a fact that I duck messy talk. That I'll be in there, I'll be in the comments. You think I wanted to be on Bella's court? You thought I was aiming to be on Bella's court to take you down? I don't think like that. I don't sit back and plan a takedown on anybody. And you know personally that when I hold call out lives, they happen on my own platform. It has never been another person's platform unless Sky was calling them out and I was calling them out with her. So why would I intentionally go to Bella's live as a way to defame you? No.
She only went.
I woke up and my homegirl was in there. I rolled out of bed and put my request in because my homegirl was up there. Nobody was trying to take you down. This is no different than when you went to McDonald's and I told Eb publicly on live, hey, you look crazy as a social justice warrior hosting these topics and sitting on the live after Jonty did what he did. This is no different than me doing that. This is no different than me telling Javon the exact same thing publicly. I voiced my opinion about you publicly, and then I kept it pushing. It blew over, and that's what it was. It wasn't no long A beef then. It was. I mean, your sister did try to turn it into beef, but you didn't respond. You didn't react. You didn't care when I said that because your McDonald's video was viral. Your views were juking off of it. But this time you care. But I said it was distasteful to have a pro-Pally versus anti-black conversation with chaos picture in the background.
Mind you, all you've been talking about is views. All you've been talking about is views. You're reading this shit from a clout lens, and you think it's so far-fetched for me to think that you're putting this person's background up for clout?
I literally was just on Bigo with 600 views when I got word that you were live. I'm not on TikTok live on my own account because you sent your supporters to get 3 of them banned. And my last account has an account warning on it. And believe it or not, I don't want to lose a 5th account.
Anybody who's not reaching for clout, anybody who can truly stand on their own, wouldn't have let people who aren't involved jump into this situation.
Exactly. Nobody that's not involved is jumping.
Right. Everybody that has been involved over here, well, everybody that has been involved in this situation on the internet has been involved in the situation that you brought up off the internet. Anybody. Everybody here was involved. We heard every single last conversation on the FaceTime calls. We were present for every single last one of them. We all even got into arguments on those FaceTime calls. You have implemented, you have injected people into the situation that don't have nothing to do with it because you and your own can't stand it as own at all.
Can I say something really quickly? How many times you gonna say on your live that after today you're gonna stop addressing us? Can you stop lying to your audience?
Stop lying.
And it's not even just that. It's the audience running around with false bones, fueling the fire. I'm seeing Gojo in the comments talking stuff. Girl, you ruthless in whatever panel and whatever room I'm in.
Interesting.
It's for real. I see people that's on my DICK in the daily and Jonty Live talking trash. But then y'all want to go back to him and cry and say how much y'all hate me after I block y'all. Make it make sense. If y'all don't want to be blocked, shut up, sit back and observe instead of sitting back and pouring gasoline on a fire and lying. It is weird.
I saw someone today said that they hate to see black men get into it with each other, and I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand, right, from my standpoint, when y'all say things like, "Oh, y'all hate to see black men get into it," rather than just, I told the nigga that I want to get in the ring, and he specifically said, "You want a sanctioned fight?" And then try to laugh me out the room. I specifically made this clear to you since Saturday that you needed that. I said out my mouth, you need your ASSB. I said that. And every time I keep telling you that, who keeps jumping in front of you for you to try to fight your battles? Your cousin. I'm not talking to your cousin. I'm talking to you. I have been talking directly to you. I don't have history with your cousin. I have history with you. And just one more thing.
Background dark, I'm sorry.
Huh?
This is just like one of the most recent pictures.
And this is why this is like told like no one that's not involved has been added into this.
Literally.
Consistently, it's been the same people. You added people like Ty Black, who decided to take a screenshot of it saying follow back on my page and be like, oh, well, you still follow me. Bitch, did I know that you were talking shit on another panel?
And like y'all all got his meat down y'all throat so far to try to defend someone who is clearly harmful. He had literally admitted to y'all that he has an eviction note, that he received an eviction notice, and then the next thing he said was that that's why me and Brad's DOX his info to Scholar. This man and I have the video clip. This man admitted
Can I say this real quick? When we needed to get to our friend right here at the bottom, when we needed to get to our friend and I had to physically find out where he was, I paid $12. You really think it takes much to find out where people are and all you need is their first and last name? Truthfully. So for you to push that narrative onto anybody on this side, nobody's talked to Scholar. Nobody likes Scholar. Regardless of how we feel about you or anybody else, nobody likes Scholar because, well, first of all, Scholar's a white man. Why would we get on live and talk about the things that we talk about and then go click up with a white man to dox a black family? Never. That would never happen. He can find your information easy, just like your sister can find people's information easy, as she says, just like you can find people's information easy as you have found. So why are you pushing it over here onto us?
Like this is do we control what Blaze does? Please go fuck off. Anyway,
Blaze in the comments though, hypocrites. Blaze was blocked. My moderators blocked him as soon as he commented. Please stop.
exactly.
topic.
Like this is the thing. Like I'm just like, you're inviting people that have nothing. Zena, why are you opening your mouth? You have nothing to do with it. To act like it's like a gotcha, to like take a screenshot and be like, oh, it says follow back. I don't even know that you were talking shit. I barely even know why we're mutuals. To be fair with you, we're not mutuals anymore though. You have nothing to do with the situation, so why are you even opening your mouth? Notice how there's people in there, right, that are mods, right, that I'm mutuals with that I haven't blocked. Is it because, maybe they're not talking shit? They're not siding with anything? Maybe because they're being neutral? Did you ever think about that?
It's asking why.
Weirdos?
Are y'all in his comments asking why the people that literally bullied and doxed Brat, Sky, and a whole bunch of our friends was in his box? Are y'all asking him why they was in his box? And they're bullies? She go. Before she got on live and apologized about everything that she did. Tasha was also a part of that group as well. Are y'all in his comment section asking why they're in his panel or why they are in his live after they
I'm trying to understand why
Trying to clock us for Blaze coming over here on the free TikTok app that he can scroll into whatever live he wants to, but not clocking the fact that he has people who have sexually harassed my mutuals, people who have admitted to sexually assaulting their ex-boyfriends, etc. on his panel, all because there are ops. Is crazy. Don't clock me about anything, especially when my moderator.
I want to ask you a question, right? While you're in the box. So now it's a problem for someone who has experienced DV to want to boxing match with somebody. We can't schedule a sanctioned fight in the ring because I'm a DV victim. Why is Zena in the box when we were just talking about DV 3 months ago on someone's panel?
Dante doesn't like you. He doesn't like you. He thinks you're super annoying. That's why you was like only a mod on like one account until like Mia and mine left. I used to talk about you on back here. He used to agree. I don't know why you over there meat munching. That's why when you in the middle of you talking, he tells you to be quiet so he can finish what he's saying because you talk too much. You're annoying.
Yeah.
Nobody actually likes you. Anywhere
Actually,
you go on this app, I'm gonna be so honest to you. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this. Nobody in anywhere, any box, anywhere that you mod for like you because you are super duper
annoying.
annoying.
And you always come into the conversations, derail them. You don't even know the talking points. It's actually very annoying. That's why I actually unmodded you, right, on every page. That's why I unmodded you, because you go into people's pages and act like you deserve to be a mod, and it's like, you don't even come here. You barely come to my pages. Why the fuck would I still keep you as a mod?
Did you not?
If
You
y'all
don't.
want to see Xena, if y'all want to see a picture of the video that Xena was crying on camera when she pressed record over Chaos, who did not like her, it's right there. Sadie's has it as her profile picture. So if y'all look at Sadie's profile picture, that's Xena after she set up her phone to cry and record over somebody that she went on live and admitted that she barely knew.
I'm just trying to
Irritating.
understand. Does she not? Do you not understand that you will always get dropped from one of us when we would send a request?
Literally.
You never got priority. We always got the priority in the box because we are the people with the education, with the information and the resources, not you.
And
And he gonna still drop you from the
and on
box.
top of that, the reason why we know you just look for attention is you sat in that box and said, "I'm surprised they haven't come for me." Why would we come?
Why would
You
we
are
come for you?
irrelevant.
It's so.
You're
Want it
literally
so
irrelevant.
Well, you got it, Xena.
Like,
I don't know, all these side characters that have always been side characters, never been the main character, got an issue with everybody saying how much they didn't like, but just 2 months ago was Meat Munching Us, was in our comment section, sending us gifts in our box, demanding to come up to speak on certain issues.
It's also people
Which,
that
like,
once
what?
said themselves that they don't like him.
All these side characters, like that's exactly what y'all are, a bunch of side characters. Like when y'all see certain movies and shows, you see the side characters in the background and you see the main characters in the front, in the foreground, and you see the background. You have always been in the background. Now you're trying to get into the foreground and you're gonna still be in the background because you're not valuable to the conversations that's being had. Like, what are we doing? This is weird.
I'm gonna get my mutuals to stop talking about you so they can go back to the background because you're literally irrelevant.
We're not going to talk about how. Oh, you mean the person? Oh, who Kofi? Oh, I don't know. Who?
I don't know. They're saying like a failed rapper or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, right.
Anyway,
Mary, do we know who that person is that we're talking about? Rats? I don't know who that person is. I'm so sorry for that person.
I think it's a person that went on live and did this smear campaign on a YT creator because the YT creator just unmodded her.
Oh, that's
And it said YT performative people just because she's
that's-
unmodded. I think it's that person. I don't
it's a
know.
bunch of people. I don't know.
I don't know.
So sorry to that person. If we pass
Anyway,
by the
very
show,
relevant.
I'm so sorry to her. I don't know.
Back in a couple of months, be like, "Oh, what was I blocked?" You know fucking why.
This is gonna be over. Once this is over, he's gonna go back to playing them funky beats for the 90, sometimes 90, maybe 150. And within the next week, the clout that he claims to have is gonna be gone. Once Bratz got in the box today, the numbers shot up. The numbers were consistent before she hopped in the box. So is she giving you clout or are you giving her clout?
It wasn't even
That's why I don't want to go there. I'm not going there. Like, it's not like I'm giving you clout because of my followers, but the drama is gonna give you clout.
Kofi, do you have clout? Oh my god.
What'd you say?
Like, baby, is this what you wanted, Xena? Is this what you wanted?
This is what she
Must
wanted.
be.
Since you want to keep jumping and stuff that don't got nothing to do with you, I couldn't imagine getting on this app, manning the business of people who used to be friends.
Don't. Where's the tears?
That's the hardest sound I ever seen in my life.
In the box. I couldn't imagine getting in the box, minding the business of people who used to be friends beefing. I couldn't imagine that. After setting my phone up to record myself crying about somebody who I admittedly on live said I did not know like that.
Where's the tears?
We can see you forcing the tears out, girl.
And even that, I still don't see tears.
This is what my mama would have called crocodile tears.
Very much so.
The brain popping out of your forehead is crazy.
All right. She
like
wrinkled her face hard as hell.
Like you about to pop the vein in your forehead.
It's not. This is. John T might have showed his receipts and he might have actually been paying respects. And I said that over there listen, that's what it looked like to me. And if it wasn't that, I'll take accountability for that. But it was still wrong to announce how they unalive. And it was still not the way to show memory of them. But you
And then you was also sharing
you
around.
cannot take back recording a video of yourself crying and then pinning it to the top of your page.
We have screenshots.
You cannot take back you recording a video of you crying and then pinning it to the top of your page and then going on live and saying you barely knew this individual. That cannot be taken back.
Crazy work.
Yeah, and then you was also sending around the person's profile picture when you was asking the DMs and you did it anyway. You didn't think none of it. You didn't give it a second thought. You should just say, yeah, let me do it because it's not performative. You know, it's not weird. You know, it's not out of like that was very distasteful. But hey, you know, congratulations. And then you still have the video pinned to your page.
This is why you do. This is why you. Mind your business.
Yeah, people that are not involved in the situation should have all minded their business, but unfortunately, now they're involved.
I just want to know what y'all think he did to you? For real. If he can do
Real
these things
friends
to the
trying
people
on live and you gonna force out some tears. She didn't even show up to the live.
Oh.
Did not. Literally did not.
So then why was you posting a video crying over, you know what? I'm not doing this.
Nas. Yes, Nas. She looks easy to draw.
Yeah, go ahead and give us a little portrait.
Nas, please. No. This is
Kerry Washington with
Oscars. I wouldn't give you one if I batted an eye.
I ain't gonna lie, that does look like Kerry Washington when she be trying to cry.
This is embarrassing.
It's very embarrassing. And at your grown age of 52, for a lot of y'all, because a lot of y'all pushing 50 or 40, this is very unbecoming of y'all, but y'all should be prime examples.
Kitty behavior.
This is very weird.
This is coming from the people
No. Look at the GC.
This is kitty behavior.
Look at the GC. No.
Somebody tell Allie I'm on this account. Somebody put that picture up I just sent y'all.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Yo.
My God. Slash dash, but on that.
I'm telling y'all comments. Y'all thought I was playing when I said the mouth was real.
I'll take it down. Sade, put the picture up. I'll send it to the chat.
Picture.
It's in the chat. Alexander, we not playing your music. Bye. This ain't that type of live. Zena wants to know why her face up because she keeps speaking on us. Zena needs to stop speaking on us while she recording videos of herself crying about somebody that she admittedly barely knew. That's why her face up. Zena, stop talking about me. Stop jumping and people who used to be friends beef. It is none of your business. None of us were your friends. He is not your friend now, girl. Nobody lets you know where you're annoying. Her music is ASS too deep. Right, trying to promote them. Girl, please don't ever try to promote them again.
Y'all, how you get green screen on here? Yeah.
Day after day, seems like I push against the Stop playing with me, girl, right now. Stop playing with me.
Yeah. A wild question like that is to ask a question like that is just crazy. It's extremely wild because you spoke on my prayers. Nobody said anything about you over here. Real shit.
Like this girl really sat there and just really recorded herself crying, but she's speaking on me, talking about whether or not I protect black women. Girl, bye. Zena, protect family court.
I did, Kiki. Was that video today?
Why my cousin gotta be politically correct, but other people's cousins don't? Stop addressing my cousin.
Right. Y'all pick and choose. Oh my goodness, this is sick. This should honestly be studied. The way the difference in y'all's interactions when it comes to the people on this side and Genty and his camp, like it really needs to be studied.
So, Zena, if you stop hopping in panels to talk about me and my friends trying to jump in beef that has nothing to do with you, trying to mind the business of people who used to all be friends, who all got each other's number, maybe you wouldn't be looking a fucking mess in my background. Also, maybe if you didn't set your phone up and record yourself crying about somebody that you said you did not know, maybe you wouldn't be in my background. I don't know. What's Zena Cash App? I want to put it up so she can get her some chapstick or some Carmex or something. Do anybody know Zena Cash App? I want to put it up. I have no problem with supporting people, especially another black woman. And I want her to have some cash, some Carmex. She need that. Not that Carmex. That's what you need. Cause you don't need that. Cause you don't need that. Do anybody know her Cash App? I'm being so serious. Cause talking about me and your lips about to fall off is just. I got another picture for y'all.
Nah, Brass, I was just thinking about that.
Go ahead, put that up, Sade. I got you, Zena. Don't worry. We got you covered.
Yo, you're
Chicago.
petty.
United Auto Insurance 7732. 7732. Oh, we got you, Buka Bud. Don't even worry about it. There you go. Zena. What did you do, baby girl?
We just
Hold on. Let me
Chapped
fix that.
lips. Oh.
just saying. They don't even need to see the whole thing. The point is the lips.
When is the whole thing? Put the whole thing up.
Listen, somebody got to crop it. You need to crop it first.
Sent it to you. We've got you covered. Chicago. That's Zena. Yes, this is Zena who keeps speaking about me and she don't know nothing that she talking about. I was never your friend. So why are you jumping in friend beef? Sitting around tomorrow, oh, but they protect black women, Zena. You would still be in my life right now had I not blocked you. It'd be the people who would still be in my life right now had I not blocked them. Why is it that when I blocked y'all start talking bad about me?
And the one thing I regret, right? The one thing I regret is not being upfront earlier and just being like, hey, sometimes you're just very annoying and I just need you to. I should have just been a lot more direct earlier because it's like, God. This is why I unmodded you, for wondering.
Zena.
Just be putting yourself into things that have nothing to do with you. Like, stop.
Zena, did she?
Now, Zena, why was you trying to stop SpongeBob from getting where he was trying to go? SpongeBob was trying to get to where he was trying to go, and you stepped your crusty lip ass up in his way. I don't like that, Zena. I don't like that. That is not okay.
Before y'all try to come and police anybody for having these pictures up, this woman decided to jump in a conversation in a situation that had nothing to do with her and, endorsed live. So here we are.
Zena, baby,
Yes.
stay out of panels talking about me. Okay? You don't know what you're talking about. You going off of bones that's being brought in the comments. You egging stuff on. You pouring gasoline on fire. And it's weird. Stop that.
Why did you bring up Taz and Ray also? Randomly. For no reason. Because that's what you did. Also.
I see you on live just now.
That church person does not want to be mentioned. What's up?
Why are you on live telling your audience that
Oh, my bad.
we could keep going into Black Diamonds live, we could keep going into Bray King's live, but Messy Talk is not going to forget. I will remind you that Messy Talk literally forgot about us going back and forth the next day, Sunday, when you literally try to sit here and
They already moved on.
They already moved on from you. What you
It's
mean?
literally Messy Talk. They have a fucking topic every single day. A new thing happens every single
Messy
day.
Talk threaten each other and get back cool.
Literally.
What are they finna say to me?
They're not worried about us.
Messy Talk put people kids in group chats, put people kids in the background, all type of stuff that we have not done. What is Messy Talk gonna do?
Me and
What are they
Derek
gonna do?
came back into Black Diamond space like it was nothing, and they was giving us advice on how to get a side hustle because they really get down with us like that. Even though we argue with these old men all the time, they was literally giving me and him advice on how we could earn extra income.
I have Ray King's number. I have Ray King's phone number. Why do you keep mentioning me going to Ray King's space? I have that man's phone number.
A lot of them that be in Diamonds Live anyway, whenever Dinty is the topic in there, whenever he's mentioned once, they be talking shit. They be like you. That's insane. Like, a lot of them don't even like you. So what do you mean they're never going to forget?
God Sunday, and then you re-brought it up, and they was still talking about a different topic. Then why would your cousin run to Dom's live to bring up the situation where she's not even involved? Again, this is you're trying to so desperately get back into Messy Talk space, and you just admitted this. You want them to hate us so bad. You said it, Messy Talk don't like me, but they hate y'all. So why is it that just today they was requesting for me, Alex, and Deborah to come to the panel to join the conversation? Why is it that every time that they need someone to come in to educate, they always request Brad, Sky, me, Derek, Alex?
Can we mute this account with Kim Face on it, please?
Y'all bugging.
Where they in the request? Who is this? Hello?
Hello? Who is this?
Y'all are extra.
Oh my God, Ali. Is that you?
Child.
She about to get blocked. She about to change her profile picture.
I get in at 6 o'clock in the morning. Well, I'm not. I'm gonna be asleep. I'm gonna be back whenever I get up.
And can't hold a platform over $275. That platform ain't worth a damn.
Yeah, he was live too.
I'm not going back and forth with no man who posts spicy stuff on Twitter and it's little. I'm not going back and forth with no man who admitted to being a ABUSC, or I'm not going back. Actually, let me not say that for they say that I'm scared. I'm not going back and forth with no man who got on live and showed negative $315 in his bank account. I mean, at least John T was only negative $33. I'm not going back and forth with no man who think because he say goofy in the video and however comma that he's eating. I'm not going back and forth with no man who openly admitted to writing down everything my twin says for talking points in his own videos. I'm not going back and forth with no man who ain't had clout since COVID-19. I'm not going back and forth with no man who need to be fighting his essay allegations.
Too, because he
Oh, was he live talking about me?
Yes, he was addressing Ali.
Oh, okay, so me was my name mentioned?
Okay, so wait, I'm gonna tell you what he said. So he was addressing Ali because he's like, I'm a unalive this with Ali in one sentence. You and your friends over on Debate Talk don't want an actual debate. And he said that he would debate us. Like he'll get back into
And you can't debate. You started trying to go back to debating, and you had less than 100 people in your debate live. You admitted on live to writing down everything that Devious and Baby K says, and they were like 18 and 19 at the time. I'm not debating you because you are not on my level. You think because you say a bunch of word salad that you're eating and you say it in a preaching tone. I'm not going back and forth with no man who has essay allegations.
So apparently the new lie here now is that we're making fun of Xena for her friend passing. She literally said on live that they didn't know.
And Chaos did not like her.
Chaos literally did not like her. And we could bring up, well, I don't want to, but there's some of Chaos's friends that will literally attest to that. What are we talking about?
What video are they about to play of us having her pick up? Oh, scary. Ooh. Again, you said that you have proof that I specifically said I was giving your information to Scholar. Where is that proof? I need you to show that video now. Right now. Right now, I need you to show. You said that you had the video proof. You said you had video evidence that I sat here on my live that I shared your info to Scholar. I need you to play that. You're playing all these other videos. You're showing all this. I need you to share the video.
Let up Allie.
Like right now. I need you to share that right now. If not, again, you're lying.
I personally feel like we shouldn't dig.
Birthday, Terrell!
That's Terrell. Happy birthday!
I personally feel like we shouldn't dig when it comes to that, simply because he knows that we didn't get in contact with Scholar to do anything. He knows that y'all didn't get in contact with Scholar to do anything. Just like Scholar found him the first time. I don't think it would have been hard to find you a second time when he has your full government name. Like,
Doxing is once somebody has your full government name, they can DOX you every chance they get. Every chance. No matter how much you move, moving is not going to stop them from being able to DOX you. Once somebody has your name, they can always look you up. Now, what you can do is pay to have your information scrubbed from websites that leak addresses. What you can do, who's a moderator? I said let Ali up.
I'm not a mod.
I'm not by my iPad. Hold on. What you can do is pay to have your information scrubbed from the internet. I don't know how Scholar accesses information, but it was always my understanding, what Jonty told me, was that his brother was like the feds or something.
That's correct. And he works for the gov. And that's how he obtains people's information. You are not wrong. So again, how did we and Brad's was able to when he already has someone that does it for him? And
You think that?
you've been knew that. You knew that for years, and you're lying to your people. So that means I have to go look for older videos on TikTok and actually show them on my platform because you keep lying. You're not showing any proof. You're disparaging our character, disparaging our name for money because you admitted to your audience that you had gotten an eviction notice. And so that's how me and Brad was able to share information. How does the two correlate? I'm trying to do the math. The math is not mathing for me. But
You think that
even
maybe
if that's the
that?
case, why would I still be getting contact with your ops?
Verify. The first mention of police was when Jonty told Tasha to go to the police on me. That was the first mention of police. Allie, did I tell you to go to the police on Jonty? Did I ever endorse you calling the police on Jonty?
No.
Why did you go to the police on Jonty?
Because he put my family in danger, and because I just feel
We
like
can't hear you. You sound muffled.
Yeah.
he put my family in danger who don't have the ability to
How did
defend
he do that?
themselves. He doxed
Right.
them, put their information out. So, didn't he send cease and desist to his ex-wife?
He sent cease and desist to his ex-wife. He also did go
Well,
to the
isn't that the
police
pot
about.
calling the kettle black?
He also went to the police about Blaze and Scala. So I don't know how it's an issue for me to say that I'm involved in
Didn't
my
he go to the
lawyer.
police today? Or was that... Oh, okay.
Went to the police
Said
today.
that Kim was gonna go on Scala.
Okay. So, okay, got it. So it's okay for you to do it, but not for us to do it when you're threatening our friends' family. Got it. The same thing Skylar was doing with you today, you did with Allie, but now you want to be the moral police. Got it. You want someone to feel sorry for you? Like, are we supposed to show you sympathy and grace after you wished unalivement on every last one of us? You told my siblings that you hope that they
Niggas was running around the
DIE.
parking lot.
You were going around the parking
I
lot.
just
Did
can't.
you ever wish unalivement on John T's pregnant wife or child?
Oh,
Literally nobody did.
there's literally the person who commented that has admitted to saying that.
And got blocked out of our spaces.
I literally said on my live that I do not condone that. Yeah.
Don't you messaging John T about what you messaged him about, and you're welcome to clarify what you actually said.
Oh, you didn't have nothing to do with what I did. You have nothing to do with what I said. I said all that stuff on my own, and I would say it again.
Being blamed for a light-skinned, no shade, paperback princess's actions.
I don't know why y'all keep blaming other people for what I said, and I feel like this is a pattern because it's a lot of things I'm being accused of saying that I never said. But when you accuse my friends of saying things that I said, that causes them harm. So
Wait,
I'll take the L's for all of it. I said all of it. I don't really care.
why you keep saying that we condone a comment when most of us was either away from our phone and we wasn't paying attention to the comment section? How could we condone something?
Child, everybody want to have morals when it comes to telling people that, but like when you can tell everybody to unalive and speak on people's miscarriage and essay, speak on people's DV.
Bring in spiritual
Somebody
stuff.
send us the sky.
She's valid. I'm
And like I wish somebody would try to hold me accountable over in a second.
Condoning people on your page to talk about spiritual like unaliving us through spirituality. Meanwhile, they have nothing to do with it. Yeah, you know.
I'm sorry. I find it valid. Anybody with common sense knows what Ali said and know exactly what she meant by what she said. For me to be your friend and for me to sit up and spend hours on the phone with you during a situation as dire as that one, and then you go as far as to put my family in danger when I haven't done that to yours is absolutely insane. And so she's valid in feeling like, well, to be honest, I shouldn't have even answered the call. I shouldn't even set up on the phone with you to talk you down about anything. I personally believe she's valid in that. And if y'all want to say that means that I condone her saying that somebody should unalive, which is what she didn't say, then go right ahead. By all means,
it's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. Nobody has to take anything from what I said. I'm over it. Like, I said all of it. I did all of it. I'm over it. I don't really care what people think. Like, y'all gonna police me. That's not the first time I've been canceled on TikTok for telling somebody to take a long walk off a short cliff.
Oh, but we're also talking about a man who has told people to unalive themselves for doxing him and his family. Oh, you've done the exact same thing, or not the exact same thing. You've done something similar, and you've said worse than, oh, I should have just let you do what you do instead of sitting on the phone and basically wasting my time on somebody who's going to turn around and dox my family, because you told people to unalive themselves for doxing your family. You put her family in danger, and you didn't have to. You could have kept it on her. Her family had nothing to do with you.
Also, I heard another thing that you spun and lied about is that I threatened your sister when we were in Candy's live. Quite literally, I wasn't even speaking to your sister, even though she was coming for me. I told Baby Pat to mute his mic. That's what I told her. If I'm lying, Candy can replay the live. I told Baby Pat to mute his mic so that he's not getting an argument with a woman.
Specifically me, you, and Baby Pat argued with her. That's
No, we didn't.
false. Again, I have history with said individual whose name I will not be mentioning. They are fully aware of this. Evidence of this is the person to my right, because we shared a group chat with this person. So even with all this going on, I still would show this person grace, unfortunately, because we had a friendship before all this had happened. So why would I go back and forth with someone who I was very close to, especially with you being a black woman, and I'm still showing you the amount of grace that I'm showing you now.
Verbatim, this is what happened. This is quite literally what happened. Your sister was coming at Rats, coming at all these other people. Divas said one thing to them, right? And I unmuted and told Divas to mute his mic. Then your sister started coming for me, talking about nobody even knows you.
Your sister was going back and forth with me, and what Devious actually said was, "You're not going to do anything because my twin Ben dropped that low."
Exactly.
And then I told him to mute, and then Kofi also told him to mute. I also want to clarify
and I said blah blah blah.
said, "Oh, Bratz, why you want to say you want to get your lawyer, but you also want to say that you dropped low?" My low was dropped to Merlin last year. My low was dropped to Merlin last year when John T made a McDonald's video. My low has been dropped to Merlin before I ever said anything about getting my lawyers to send a cease and desist. The first people to mention the police was John T when he told Tasha to go to the police station and file a false police report on me, because instead of listening to what I said, he allowed a comment to tell him that I said I was going to pull up and puke Tasha, which I never in my life said anything like that. And so that is where that comment, that is the first person who mentioned the police. I was never going to go to the police about John D. It was always going to be about Tasha and her fake police report that I was contacting my lawyers, until I woke up this morning and he was going everywhere telling people Bratz sent my address out. And when you put allegations like that on my name and my digital footprint, I have every single right to contact my lawyers to send out a cease and desist, the same way that you did to your ex-wife. And the same way that you did to people who were playing the court recording. The same way that you contacted TikTok to get Scala IP banned. The same way that you went to the police station on Blaze and on Scala. Do not try to make it seem like you're tough Tony and you're in the streets and I'm playing a word game, because it was never that. Hi, Sky. So Sky, I just wanted you here so that you could clarify. When Papa sent that comment about the wishing unalivement on the unborn child, was I not on the phone with you telling you everything that was going on while I was on Candy's Pandal?
Yeah, we was on FaceTime. We both seen it like in real time. Like the people sent it to both of us at the same time. You was on the phone though.
Exactly. So I didn't have any way to unmute and react to any comment because I was on the phone, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So I also would not have any way to laugh at a comment because I was on the phone, correct?
Yeah, we was on the phone.
Okay. All right.
I was about to say something else about that. Fuck. The same way with the
Currently,
whole...
it's being said that I've never been able to address any big content creator without doing it on John T's platform, on Eb's platform, on Breaking, or I've never addressed anybody on Breaking or Diamond's platform. On I Speak platform, I've never even been on that man's panel except for when he called himself trying to check me. Yeah, and nobody knows that my debut on this app was calling out Karen for calling a dark skinned black woman a roach. Apparently.
Well, that's not true. I think the overgeneralization of debate talk as a bubble has been the problem because, like, the narrative that people need each. I don't know. It's just really strange. I know you have views before I met you. I definitely have views.
Coming in my live, Sky, what were my views like?
Definitely in the thousands. Same with Derek.
Same with when I came into yours. Okay.
Correct. I just wanted to say something about the whole, there was something that was said earlier and I just wanted to clarify, not earlier, yesterday, that I didn't get to clarify. I think a lot of this too, on both sides, there's like troll accounts and people being messy and playing this telephone game. And and I don't want to speak on it fully because
I'm gonna drop.
I think a lot of the telephone game has been a problem too. Like somebody will go to another person's live and say this happened, and then nobody's verifying it. It's just like that's how stuff snowball. I don't know, but y'all be messy too. Y'all add to the problems. Y'all fucking accounts is messy AF. And y'all genuinely don't care about like how harmful stuff like this could get when y'all want to play telephone. Y'all want to go in Genty live and then be messy and then come over here and be messy and then
about why is Scrubs live saying anything and why is Ray Bay on the panel talking about I call her out her name a bunch of times. Can y'all need download her live so I can see where I call her out her name? Matter of fact, I don't care. I say B word and HOE to my friends because that's how I talk. You are over there crying tears, okay? I don't know why Scrubs is live saying anything about cancel culture. Scrubs, this is not your comeback. None of that. This is not none of that. Please shut up and go sit down somewhere.
Oh. But yeah, I just wanted to say that before I go back to arguing with my man. But yeah, a lot of y'all is a part of the problem as well. Like even on Messy Talk, I'm watching and a lot of the screenshots and the stuff that people are sending to me, y'all are being messy too. Y'all fueling the fire. And I'm not saying that nobody should be accountable in general, but I be watching y'all be messy. I be watching y'all play both sides. I be watching y'all go and say some messy shit over there and then you come over here and try to kiki. That shit is messy. That shit is weird. And it just show that you guys are low life individuals. Y'all love to watch people come up here and argue. Y'all love to watch black people go at each other. Y'all love this shit. Y'all don't want to fucking debate no more. This app not fun no more. It's never going to be fun again because y'all live for that shit. Y'all love it. That make y'all see wet. And yeah, it's hard. I don't care what nobody say. The shit is weird. And I'm not, anybody I see being messy, y'all getting blocked. This shit is weird. Stop playing the game with the telephone. And I beg, if somebody tell you somebody said something, look it up. Act for proof. Because this back and forth shit is getting tiring as fuck.
Proof been sent of Javon saying he sent stuff to Stella?
I'm still waiting for that. Because I really think that's just somebody being messy, no shade. But I'm waiting for that. So. But let me go back to arguing with my man. But yeah, anytime I see y'all being messy, just know y'all are getting blocked. B-L-O-K, block. T. B-O-L-B-L-O-K-T. Blockata. Thank you.
Can I play something real quick? Because this is the live where they're claiming that me and Javon and Divas threatened his sister. And the thing I don't understand is why are we lying when we have video evidence of what you're talking, like, anyway. Y'all, can I play it? All right. So at this moment, this is about 1 hour, 7 minutes, and 24 seconds. This is when Merlin comes up. Laurent, lifestyle creator, in the comment section.
Got it. Hi, welcome to the Tammy Lamb Laurent.
How you doing, host?
Yeah.
Let's start with Dee Dee. What you trying to do?
What you gotta say?
What's up with you? We ain't in the same wavelength. You understand?
Bitch, I've been saying you know where I'm at.
Bitch, you know where I'm at, bitch.
Mods, where are y'all, mods? Where are y'all? Wait, I gotta know who's who are you? His sister. That's your Genty sister? Yes. Okay, so why are you coming after Dee Dee? Oh, she making threats and shit. You talking about something you gonna pew somebody? Bitch, do you even know how to hold one, my nigga? Bitch, come find out. Have you pulled that trigger yet before? Step on my property and find out, bitch. And shoot the one on the top. Come over here and find out, bitch. Tell your brother to put.
She said, pew pew the one on the top box. Person on top box was Brad's.
Stop in Atlantic City, New Jersey. How about that with it? You ain't like that earlier. Worry about your brother. You in the bottom? She in the panel. You said you know where she is, right? Put them fat ass fingers away.
Marlene, you pause that real quick. So let's take notes here. She came up. I let my cousin go back and forth with her because my cousin is capable of speaking to myself. And I ain't been arguing with Merlin for months because I sent her my low. And her response was, let me know when you are in Atlantic City. Last year, when y'all saw us going back and forth on Ebb's live, last year, right? But that was before Ebb moved.
Wait, Brett, can I ask a question real quick?
Right, so y'all hear
why do y'all ask to fight and then tell the person that y'all asking to fight to come to you?
I don't know. Then she then decided to tell my cousin to pew pew me. She mentioned me. She said the top box. That was me. And y'all hear her addressing everybody in the boxes. And then we respond and y'all say, we're dogpiling her. You don't get to go on a panel, address multiple people. Notice how I was only addressing Jonty when I was on Jonty's panel. You don't get to go on a panel and address multiple people. And then at the same time, and then when they start responding, because you're saying egregious things, say that you're being dogpiled. I really think that y'all are delusional because y'all was really sitting in the comments about some, don't dogpile her, hello? Did y'all not just hear her mention each and every last one of us, even the men, and then go back to her live and say she was threatened by the man?
Okay. And this is where the quote unquote threats, quote unquote, that she claims that we made come in, right? So Divas is like, girl, you're not gonna do anything, whatever, right? So this is where it goes.
You said you know where she is, right? Put them fat ass fingers away,
Marlene, you be a
sweaty back ass bitch. Ice back ass bitch. Yeah, Lorraine. I'm not doing the arguing shit. My low already been you came up in my leg.
Exactly. That's the important thing. You been had the location and you didn't do shit there. You're not. Shut the fuck up, Marlene. You're not gonna do shit. You're not gonna do shit. Shut up. I'm already listening.
Baby, you got smoke for the wrong Alicia. 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 You shut your stupid ass up. Nobody don't even fucking know you.
There it is. So you hear Bratz say, a twin, mute your mic. Twin, mute your mic. And then you hear me after say, Pat, mute your mic. Did not address her.
He wanted to mute his mic because we knew that the narrative would have immediately been that he threatened her, even though all he said was, you been had the low. He said exactly because he heard me say, I'm not arguing with you, you been had my low. He said exactly, you been had the low, you're not going to do nothing. In reference to me. He never threatened that girl. He
and then even
threatened that girl.
And then even when we go further, right, when she's talking about me, right, here it is.
Fucking dumbass picture.
Yeah.
And all I said was, yeah.
The camera off. Don't address her.
That's all I said.
And that's me telling my team to turn his camera off and to not address her. Do y'all not hear me correcting the men around me? Because y'all claiming that I don't do it. Y'all claiming that I don't do it. Do y'all not hear me correcting the men around me? Because there's claims out there saying that I'm not doing nothing and that I'm not checking nothing.
So I would just like to ask y'all in the comments, where do y'all see the threats at? Where do y'all even see them being addressed by any by me specifically, and like threatening them? All Divas said was you been had the location, and then once she started getting buck with her, Divas is like, shut up, blah, blah, blah. But where's the threat?
Baby, scrubs don't like you because you used to be in them lives that used to drag us and bully us and body shame her while she was going through postpartum. So sitting over there talking stuff about me with scrubs when I know for a fact she don't like you because she used to be my friend is crazy. I don't even know why y'all even play these type of games with me. Scrubs, do you want me to go get the messages and send them to her?
If she claims it was Didi, quote unquote, why did you say the men are threatening her?
Y'all are bad because me and Mike live in a red state, and that if anybody pulls up on us, we're practicing our Second Amendment right. So, you threatening to beat us up, and we telling you no hands. You threatening to beat us up, and we telling you no hands. What's the issue? How are you mad about this? How do you threaten to come to Chicago and beat me up? Because that's what she did on Air Live months ago. Instead of coming up and having a conversation with me, the only reason I blocked Marlene is because Jonty is her brother, and I don't expect her to go against her brother for me. It's the only reason that I blocked her, and she turned it into beef. And I tried to explain it to her on Air Live, but instead of listening, she started saying she was going to beat my ASS. And I said, okay, well then there's nothing else to talk about. I'm about to drop low, but instead she wanted to do a show, like her brother, I guess it runs in the family, and make everybody think I was scared of her because I dropped and gave her my low. It's nothing else to argue about. That was months ago. So don't position it, Jonty, like, oh, Brett, how you gonna tell somebody that you dropped the low, but you talking about going to the lawyers? I said a cease and desist, a defamation case. That's with you. That's not with your sister. Your sister came and said she wanted to fight me on Eb's platform months ago. Months ago. Months ago. You know how long it took her to open the message of me dropping a low? A week. A week. You know what her response was when she responded? Let me know when you were nobody dropped scrubs in my comments. That girl don't got no clout. I was her clout. She was my box writer. Anyways, let me know when you are in AC. That was the response to me dropping my low. Let me know when you are AC. You know what my response to that was? Googling what city is known as AC, saying it was Atlantic City, and saying, I'll never have any plans to go somewhere like this. Y'all know I like to travel. Y'all know one of my accounts that was permanently banned last year was called Passport Sis. Let me tell you, Atlantic City has never been a place that has been recommended to me by my travel agent. Ever. And so I figured, okay, it was nothing to talk about. First of all, threatening to pull up on people on TikTok that's states away is silly. Threatening to pull up on people over TikTok is silly. All of it. But remember, Merlin, you threatened me first on Air Live. So, cut the narrative of, oh, Brat's telling people to pull up, but then going to lawyers. That's not the case. Bratz is telling Jonty to stop telling people that she sent his address to Scala because she didn't. Stop calling my friends my crew. They're their own people with their own identities, with their own platforms, with their own talking points, with their own hobbies, with their own jobs, with their own families.
Again, I will reiterate that y'all don't know how to hold a debate, so you may want to You may want to not suggest you get back in your quote unquote debate bag, because when I've seen some of y'all try to hold debates, you don't know what you're doing. So I would suggest you don't do that. Also, who said that
Actually
he needed?
saying he's going to debate me is comical.
It's actually
Never
delusional.
debate a man with grape allegations. Fight court.
Also,
Because guess what? If had I been around when that issue was going on with Polisa, it wouldn't have been no calling her little Bill. Wouldn't have been that. It wouldn't have been people defaming her characters. It wouldn't have been people using typical talking points that SAers and SHers use in order to discredit victims. It would have been belt to ass. BTA.
Also, I just like to say, in this moment,
Allegations.
in this moment where there's a claim that me, Javon, and Divas threatened your sister, funny thing is, Javon's not even in the box in this moment. Let me flip my camera real quick.
Oh, so we're still lying.
Do y'all see Javon in the box?
No.
Big box.
Because I don't see Javon in the box. Again, another reason why this whole whatever the hell you've been saying for the past 5 days, for people to believe it is just ridiculous. Because y'all keep lying.
Tasty,
None of this would have happened. None of this would have happened if Genty would have just kept his issue on being on Kofi and didn't y'all need me to help you with a DV victim? What was your purpose? I think we're all missing the plot here.
The plot been
We
lost.
would have not addressed
Right,
him.
and so stop
Me,
saying.
Brad,
Please stop
would
saying.
have not
Stop saying that this
addressed
didn't
him.
start. Please stop saying that this did not start because the cause of unalivement was announced. The only reason on Bella's panel I didn't mention the cause of unalivement being announced is because Chaos's friends and family does not want that announced. So I didn't want to pass out the instructions there on that live. So trying to use Bella's live as the source of the entire problem is not going to work, because later on that day I mentioned on my live, hey, it is also this. And then once Chaos's friends in the comment section gave instruction on how y'all could view that, then I gave the instruction, because again, I didn't move without permission from their closest friends. Remember that. I didn't move without permission from their closest friends. So stop saying the original issue was not that the cause of death was mentioned, because yes, it was. It just was not mentioned on a live in front of 2,000 people without permission.
And the only reason why we was in Bella's live to begin with was because Bella, she does court on Sunday. She was addressing a situation and none of them
Understand, like, why would you think that I would go back and forth with you and you wish unalivement on me and Yanni's space, and I have that screenshot. You said that I better not get STAB again, knowing the things that I have went through in the past 3 years and then some. So it's really weird that you want to argue specifically with me. I don't want to argue with you. I told you that. I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to argue with your cousin. I want to argue with your brother. I said this already. I don't have no qualms or beef. But respectfully, always corrects us when we even attempt to get off mute, or she'll drop me from the box. And again, still, even now, still going to show you grace, because I don't have no issue with you at all. I don't. Your brother, like he always do, and you know this personally, started it. He started it. And never want to take accountability for his own actions. He want everyone else can take accountability. It's always everyone else's fault but Genty. It's everyone else's fault but Genty. Oh, I ain't do nothing wrong. Y'all always the yada yada yada. It's always everybody else, but he never want to take accountability. Ever.
And the only reason why we was in Bella's panel is because they wasn't reporting the story right, and I wanted to give context that they didn't have. They didn't have the context on why or where this started and why this unfolded the way that it did. It only unfolded because he brought a personal situation to the internet that did not need to be brought to the internet. After getting on phone calls with us, after getting on phone calls with Javon's father and his mom and all that stuff. Like, he was there.
After Eb sat there and
What you
said,
mean?
he would never do anything like this.
Is he's gonna say for the thousandth time that he's gonna move on? Didn't you tell Flashy? I have the recording. I have the recording too, Jordan. I really don't care at this point because I said what I needed to say. He's gonna do that until I guess he wants me to meet him in person. And you think I'm supposed to cry boohoo tears? Oh no. Oh no, you a scholar pulled up on you. Oh no, like what? Like hello? I do not feel bad for you. I don't care, and you're gonna have to relocate all over again. And then I'm gonna sit back with my popcorn and watch you struggle to find a new apartment. Again, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm gonna be in messy talk spaces, debating with my friends, something that you can do, and then I'm gonna come back to debate talk and debate. You can't do that. You want everybody to hate us so bad.
Please don't tell Allie how to respond to her family members being doxxed. Y'all pick and choose. Y'all asking us to keep the problem with Jonty. Y'all asking Allie to keep the problem with Jonty, but then her mom and her grandma was put up. Please shut up.
Agreed.
Because Jonty could have kept his issue with Allie and Ari, the people who said that he was poor and pregnant. But instead, he brought up Javon's DV situation. Instead, he dragged Kofi into it. Instead, he dragged me into it. So I'm going to reiterate this before I get off live and I go back to Bigo, where I was having fun. Because I have agencies on TikTok. And I have an agency on Bigo. Yes, Allie is Carnival Gal. And I have an agency on Favorited.
He
So I
brought
have
up
to break up my time between all three of those social media apps so that I can keep my agency active. Okay? So he doxed her. He doxed her mom and her grandma. Yes. So let me make this clear. The issue started in Kofi's live while Kofi was playing Chaos's music, who passed. And Kofi received information that Johnson was live about a pro pally. That ain't mute. That Johnson was live about a pro pally versus black community conversation that Chaos will not agree with. And had his picture in the background with the Cash App up. Yes, Poppy, who is Chaos's close friend, asked Kofi to play the music. And Kofi also had a relationship with Chaos. And so, in the moment of grief and anger, and feeling disrespected, and feeling that their friend were being disrespected, Kofi said some words about it being a money grab and for clout, and because that's what it looked like, and kept it pushing. The next day, Carnival Guy went live about liberals, because liberals have been on TikTok saying how they're going to call ICE, and liberals have been on TikTok going to McDonald's and Starbucks because Kamala lost the election, and had Jonty's picture up in the background with the topics. Some of Chaos' close mutuals came up on the panel and said, hey, mind you, the topics had nothing to do with Chaos in specific. But again, they are grieving. So they came up and said, hey, we reached out to John T about this, and they announced the cause of unalivement. This is very triggering to us. And of course, naturally, ish talking began. There was a mention of being poor and pregnant. Not wishing unalivement on a baby, not wishing unalivement on a pregnant woman. Now, some say the comment of being poor and pregnant is distasteful. And that is perfectly fine. Oh, I'm sorry, babe. I didn't see you in the request. That is perfectly fine. But the live was never about that Chaos situation. It was about liberals and fascism.
Yeah.
However,
and insults started coming towards me and my family and my friends. That's when I responded. The more that was said about me, the more information I put out. Go back and watch the clips. I really don't care.
y'all have been manipulated and gaslit into believing that we have wished unalivement on a woman and a baby based off of one comment that was made by a comment cousin. We never condoned it. We never laughed at it. And y'all have not seen proof of that.
Fuck your wife, first of all.
Even see it.
None of us.
I didn't see it.
None of us sent information to Scala. And none of us.
Why would this man go? I don't even care. Like, I don't care. The audacity for you to get on the TikTok or get on Facebook and screenshot my family members' accounts when your wife has two ancient white parents, and one of them is in the ground. I just don't understand. And I don't understand how you could speak on grandparents when
nobody calls Zena Ball.
Have alive grandparents. Like,
so what?
No, I just don't understand. Like, I just don't get it. I would never speak on grandparents if my grandparents were 6 feet deep.
I don't care about that.
I just feel like people really just do too much. But yeah, I mean,
he got on live and he admitted today, while I was in a live, that defaming my character was enough for him. So he admitted to y'all that he is purposely saying that I said things that I did not say, and then proceeded to say Bratz and her friends sent my address to Scala over and over again, and he knows that it is not true.
Yeah, just like he said I had threatened to unalive all Black Americans, and said that I said something about a rotten egg, and said that I said something about weaponizing colorism. He literally sits there and thinks, like, how can I create division and create conflict? He will make up bold-faced lies.
And Allie, he did this behind the scenes, right?
Yes.
Right.
He fed information to other people.
Wait, how could he stop when why is he saying that he's gonna stop when we stop? I don't care about
John T. saying I'm defending Polisa behind Anthony, because trust and believe that I will believe a dark-skinned Black woman before I believe a man who sat on live and told his sister her panties were wet.
Nobody cares about that washed up, forgotten, old, rotten sack of nothing.
Hold on, I know he's not talking about that. I know he's not talking about that when the woman that he called his sister. Hold on, the woman that he called his sister was literally abused by her husband, and he's still friends with him. So you have no room to police Brad saying anything about Anthony's interaction with police at all.
I said this before. You didn't say nothing to me when I was your friend and I said it. You remember that, John T? When I put you and Eb in a group chat and I said, how y'all gonna eat up Javon for stitching the video that was talking about Ant and Eb, but he's sitting on live bringing up the fact that y'all ate Javon up, and that's private information. And y'all said y'all had nothing. I said, I'm finna let Javon go live, and y'all said, do it. Y'all have nothing to say. Y'all remember that group chat? And I got on the panel and I said, you need to stop worrying about Javon and worry about them allegations on you. Why you wasn't outraged when I said it when I was your friend, John T? When I was your friend and I said it, You had no words. But now that I'm not your friend, you trying to use it in your life to weaponize it and make me look crazy. No, y'all look crazy. Years of evidence of y'all defending a man and not believing a black woman. Y'all look crazy.
Yep.
What did he say? He said he put his hand on the doorknob to rest it there.
Yeah.
What does that?
What does that even mean?
How dumb do y'all think I am? He put his hand on the doorknob to rest it there.
And it just magically opened.
Baby.
It just magically opened.
Baby.
That's what you said, right? Oh, okay. Oh, also to remind y'all, she never gave her testimony to NCIS either.
So y'all think because he can get on the internet and defame her publicly the same way all other people who victimize people do, I was supposed to believe it? I never liked Anthony, and you knew that when I was your friend, Jonty. Eb admitted that he didn't come to her platform because I would be there and she asked him not to. So what is the surprise now? Cut that out. Please and thank you. Now, Jonty, I have went to your live and I have clarified that I did not wish unalivement on your wife.
You went in his live?
Or on your child. Yes, I sure did. And that I did not send your information to Scala.
I'm not going over there to clear up nothing. I'm gonna let y'all know right now.
From this point forward, I have nothing else to say. Stop going live about me and my friends. Stop lying on me and my friends. When my accounts are unbanned in a couple of days, I will be back live doing my debates as usual. I didn't speak death on anybody and still haven't after death was publicly wished on me. I didn't DOX anybody and still haven't, even though you let Tasha sit on your platform and say my first name. I ain't called the police on you, even though you told Tasha to file a false police report on me. None of my friends wish unalivement on your fiance or your baby because I would not condone that shit. And I have made that explicitly clear. I would never condone somebody wishing a miscarriage on a woman because I know what that feels like. So a commenter named Papaz, I am not responsible for. And neither are my friends.
Enough, because we're going back to Bigo. Go back to Bigo. Katie didn't send any of us her live, but we already have it because we had someone send it to us directly, and it's in a playlist, so that it's a part of the proof that we have, because this nigga keep lying on live about the things that happen and conjuring up the timeline of events. So we have our proof. That's all. That's to cover us, because he keeps lying and he keeps disparaging our characters on live for his own benefit. I think it's weird. So whenever you're ready, Brad, I'm ready to go back. I'm ready to go back to Bigo. All right, she about to.
People are looking at me crazy. I have people trying to tell police me. Who do y'all think you really are? Like,
who do you think you guys really are? You guys think you guys would never have this if not for I don't give a fuck.
I was already canceled. Like, I don't care. Like, that's what y'all gonna understand.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a.
Now my ancestors are gonna deal with you. Because, like, this nigga was running around the parking lot at the mall today. So that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's on him. Stop having public beefs with people, then maybe people leave you alone. Ha ha.
Yeah, this man literally does this shit every single time he gets into something big with somebody. And he wants to scapegoat and blame us. He wouldn't even blame like the people that he was into it with. Yeah, I don't know. He's not getting a job. He's 45 and he's like a failed musician. He wished some horrible things on my grandma. I hope that that happens to him in front of his family. So
Bigo is big brats with the kissy emoji. That right there, what Feliana just did, that's her Bigo. Right there. That is her Bigo in the comments.
less racist white woman and less misogynistic black men on this planet. Sorry.
I don't care.
Damn.
Yeah. Boo hoo. Was me and Allie and everybody else supposed to cry boo hoo tears?
Saying stuff like that around me
Wait, what?
because it's falling on me. It's Bratz is allowing her friend to say, please.
I didn't say nothing.
I said, well, I mean, I'm not going to say it again. I'm not going to say it again.
Nice.
I'm responsible for the things that I am saying. I'm not going to say nothing else in here. But when it comes to, like, what I've said in the past, I don't apologize for it. But yeah, it's me saying that Bratz doesn't condone this, so.
All right, well, see you over on Bigo. Love you, bye.
When you going on Bigo?
Now, if y'all click the link in my bio, it will take you, scroll and go to my Bigo link and it will take you directly to my live. I'm live on Bigo now. And this is not me policing Allie because, again, he doxed her mom and her grandma.
Yeah.
Let's understand that. He also wished unalivement on all of us, and we all have mental health issues just like him. Let's keep that in mind as well. So I want to be very clear. This is not me policing her. This is me simply asking her not to say it while I'm present, or else the dark-skinned black woman is going to be to blame for it. No, he didn't dox her phone number.
He thinks he did.
He thought he was.
But even that should even let y'all know that that's even worse. You're doxing someone's phone number?
He thought he was. And then his supporters started texting that number and saying that we was a bunch of super monkey N-word darkies. No, it was not her number. Well, that wasn't her number, so he didn't have to care. Anyways, if y'all click the link that's in my bio, do y'all see a link tree in my bio? Because last time when I reactivated, it wasn't there. Let me check, because y'all click on the link tree in my bio and scroll. You will see my Bigo link where I'm currently live. All right, y'all. They're in his live talking about coming to Bigo. Okay, I don't care about him talking about coming to Bigo in his live. I'm on Bigo every day. I have an agency here. They can flag and report all they want to. I have an agency here. We're not going to Bigo to talk about him. Yeah, he's showing y'all the jealousy that I said he has. He's showing y'all that he's obsessed because I just said we're not speaking on this anymore. And then I'm going back to business as usual. So
Desperation. He wants us to keep talking about it because he's not ready to stop talking about it.
And I'm not. I'm done. I cleared my name. I'm done. So click the link in my bio. Come over to Bigo so that we can tussle. He can report all he wants. I'm fine. I have an agency, and Bigo has this thing where you can literally use the gifts that you earn to get unbanned. I'll be fine. Come over to Bigo and y'all see the numbers that I get daily on Bigo. Make sure you don't tell them that it's because you sent people to my live. Make sure you let them know. Click the link in my bio. Come over to the live because I'm getting ready to end this. I hope to see y'all there. Go via web, Kenny. Gotta Google it. You're in the Discord. You'll be. Click the link in my bio. Enjoy my Bigo Live. Bye, y'all.